What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. This is the top stocks I'm personally watching, my favorite setup for the upcoming week. But as always, before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I have a solid watch list this week. I'm going to try to include more stop losses for you all, help you manage your risk a little more, how I would personally handle my risk. I try to keep my risk to reward at least 2 to 1 minimum, preferably 3 to 1. But yeah, let's get right into this. Let's take a look at Amazon here. I see a couple different levels I'll be watching. Some going to happen a little sooner than others, but let's take a look here. Let me zoom in so we can see this first level. See, I like Amazon below this 112 area for puts. I would say 110 puts would be the trade here. Now, for me, this will be a day trade. So I'll probably keep a 10 to 20% stop loss on this trade. If it breaks back up, I'll stop out. If you're in a swing trade on this, my swing trades are typically 50%. But this setup here is not the ideal swing trade. I do see a possible one. I will point it out here shortly. Another level I'm watching closely on Amazon, I don't think we'll see this week. But if we do, I'm going to be watching this 101.4 area for a bounce. So when we pull down to the area, I'll be looking to pick up some calls. Probably 102, 103 calls will be, about as far away as I will go. My stop loss will be right at 100.9. I'm not going to give it a whole lot of room. Roughly 50 cents worth of room there. A little bit over. But anyways, next area I'm watching on Amazon is this 101.4 area for a bounce. My stop loss will be roughly at 100.9. Give it about 50, 60 cents worth of room. Use 102, 103 calls, no further than 105 calls away from, that far out. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to lose all your delta. I think we got a couple dollars worth of room off this bounce, even for a day trade. I do like that risk reward there. It looks nice. Before I go any further, I do want to say I released my account building guide. It does include roughly a 40-minute long video of me breaking down the guide and answering a lot of questions, as if I was doing a one-on-one personally with you. If you want to check that out, I'll leave it in the description below. You can go to grizzlytrades.com, or you can click my link in bio to check that out. Now, this is a small account friendly trade as well. This is something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on inside Team Bull. Hopefully we can get into a swing trade on this. I like the risk reward on this trade as well. I do have a little further out stop loss. So if I take this as a swing trade, here's my thought process. I'm looking to pick it up down here around this 10.6 area. You can just buy shares. It's cheap enough to buy shares for a swing. Or you can go with 11 strike price. When I get into these swing trades, I like to go at least 1 month plus out in expiration. I use the monthly contracts. My stop loss will be roughly around this 9.4 area. I don't expect this to pull down much further than this 10 if we do break through that. I'm going to give it some room here. But the risk reward is still here. And let me show you why. So ideally we catch it off this bounce. We don't have a lot of pullback. And we continue up. I think we got room up to this 12.2. And above that, I didn't mark this out, but 13 would be your next area to watch. Then above that, we got room up 13.8. And as you can see, I got some more further out price targets. I could fine tune this a little, but I just want to give you an ideal risk to reward is there. Another stock I'm watching is AMD. I've been waiting on this level, I think for like 2 weeks now, for those that watch my videos. I really want to catch it off this 59.2 to 60 area. So I'm watching it to pull down there. I'm going to pick up some call options for this trade. My stop loss would probably be around 58.9. I like to drop it down below the next dollar down, because a lot of times what'll happen, I'll try to pull down, hit your stop losses before continuing on. That's why I like to keep it right below that solid number. I would say the 60, 61 calls, 62 calls will be fine for this trade. Third and final setup I'm watching is on the ETF SPY. One of my favorite ETFs to day trade. I love this. Options are great. Plenty of liquidity. I watch SPX when I'm trading SPY. Keep that in mind. But, if everything lines up right, I'm going to be watching this 350.93 area for a bounce. I'm already in leaps. Full transparency. We're down. It's okay. I'm going to hold these through, blood, sweat, and tears, as I said inside Team Bull. But I'm watching for a bounce down here. possibly even add to my leaps. I would not go no further away than 355 calls for a day trade off that bounce. Leaps you could get away with a little further out. But that's my setup for the week. I will be keeping a close eye on these. Feel free to trade my levels. Just be sure you know how to manage your risk. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. And as always, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.